And we're back. Welcome back, Aries. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in as per usual, okay? April 10th to the 16th. Let's see what's happening in general with all of us, Aries. Thank you for all of you who have shown me support. Even in my absence, we are back and we are doing big things, okay? So, starting off with the Oracle, let's see what you guys got, okay? So, you have fly free, okay? And this is the energy that the full moon in Libra is exhibiting as well. Like if you've been on your butt, like there's a catalyst happening, okay, that is helping us to get out of like that procrastinatory energy, and it's just like, yo, I need to do this, like I need to start making moves type of situation. So if you've been feeling that energy, it's the moon. So fly free, detached. You're longing to be untethered from what doesn't serve you any longer. A carefree possibility beacons you to release attachment to outcomes and people. Freedom is yours for the taking. Surrender to the process and let go of expectations. Let it go so you can be free. Expect what you want and better, but don't be so like, oh, it has to be exactly perfect, or I can't do it, or, I have to stay stuck. Like, no, let yourself fly, okay? It's time to flap them wings, okay, Aries? Also, if you're, in the middle of the reading, definitely for your own intuition, look at these images. You might get even more messages than what I'm throwing down, okay? But subconsciously, on the bottom of the deck for the Oracle, you do have stormy seas, unrest. There is a storm brewing that needs your attention. When faced with uncertainty, it's an opportunity to make adjustments and course corrections, okay? So, like I said, fly free, okay? Because that's what that adversity is. Usually you would stay stuck in a certain area with a person, with a situation. Like, no. It is time, and I feel like a lot of you are seeing this lately, becoming more clear of what it means. It's more than just the surface level of, oh my God, this is happening, I'm gonna go through this cycle again. A lot of you are choosing a different action, and that will beget different results, okay? You're sick and you're tired of it, and now you're ready for something new and different, okay? So Aries, let's see what else is coming out for us. We're going to dive into the tarot now and see what's going on. All right, so for my Aries, I'm so happy. I hope you're feeling the vibes, Aries, and I hope you're having a great day. Let's see, more information, more messages for my Aries collective, please, for April 10th to the 16th, 2025. All right, so we're going to pull out some challenges here. What can help you with those challenges? Some past, some present, some potential outcome energy, as well as some advice. Ooh, love the advice. Okay, Aries energy right there, but we're going to get there. Okay, so 5 of Swords here. All right, you're no longer wanting to have to put up such a fight for what you know is right in the first place, okay? Like no is a complete sentence, okay? No, for those of you who need me to repeat it, no is a complete sentence, okay? You should not have to explain yourselves or think about the anxiety as to why this person is doing that and this, that, and the third. Like, you're healing the way that you communicate, the way that usually you would communicate out of stress, out of defense for yourself. Like, now you no longer feeling the need to defend yourself, because what you said the first time was exactly what you meant, okay? Like, you're standing strong in what you say. You're making decisions for yourself, and you're not letting like second guessing disrupt your energy. All right, you are being a like blatant Aries, and I love that for you. Okay, so challenges here with the Queen of Swords. Like I just said, you guys are coming out of this energy of before you didn't have so many boundaries, or I'm not saying you have like boundaries out the wazoo, but you know what I mean? Like, you were in this people pleasing energy where you felt like you needed to explain yourself, where you felt like, you would just be, thrown this way and that because somebody was mad. You want them to like you. You want, things to be peaceful, but in that same regard, you are allowing yourself to get like so caught up in, what they want, that you are sacrificing what you want. You're sacrificing your own lack of boundaries at that point, like it just, something's got to give. So right now I feel like you're some of you are still dealing with that challenge or still healing through that, and that is okay. It's like a rollover challenge, all right? But again, like I feel like the full moon energy in Libra, balancing, all right? It's a karmic balance here. You're just like, nah, this is what's about to happen for me. This is what gets to happen for me. I don't know what that other stuff was like that. No more. Okay, you're standing up for yourself. What can help you with that? Like literally, Ace of Pentacles. There are new opportunities in this new version of yourself, and it's not even really a new version of yourself. It's the you that was always meant to be. Okay, there are opportunities that have been lying in wait for you to step up and stand up for yourself. Okay, there are opportunities that have just been sitting there like, all right, I'm gonna wait till Aries is being authentic. I'm gonna wait till Aries actually shouts from the rooftops like this is what it's gonna be. All right. So you got to be straight up with the universe. The universe is not going to take offense. It's not you being arrogant. It's you loving yourself. Period. So that type of energy is gonna get the ball rolling. You feel me? Past energy here, you have the Page of Swords. Okay, fledgling energy, energying energy that starts to make you want to bust a move, like it's new inspiration, new communication with yourself, you talking about things, you starting to do things that you want to do, you starting to move differently, take different actions because you're having different thoughts about what is available to you and what you want to accomplish. And that leads you to the present moment with this Three of Cups here. Celebrate good times, come on, you feel me? All right, you're celebrating yourself more and more, and thus you're magnetizing other people to do the same. They're seeing your light, they're seeing you all bubbly, they're seeing you like really cater to you, and they're seeing what that is bringing into your life, and they want to kind of be in your light as well, to learn from you subconsciously. They just want to be around somebody that's so magnetic. It's inspiring. So that's you, that's your present energy. And at the end of the day, again, this is you walking away from that which does not serve you. Eight of Cups. Okay, you're realizing more and more with each passing day, with each piece of anxiety that you let go of, with each instance in which you stand up for yourself, in each instance where you say what you mean and you mean what you say. Each time you do that, you're seeing like an energetic match to that, and it's like, wow, I can do that. I can leave that behind. I do have the courage to face my fears, to throw away and accept everything, so that you can become the person that you were always meant to be and transform into the highest version of yourself. You can do it, so it's just at the end of the day, and your advice comes through here. At the end of the day, you are being your own cheerleader, your own best friend. This is that Aries energy I was talking about. Aries / Pisces, but that nurturing, that very confident. When you walk into a room, Aries people notice. Okay, people are gonna notice if they ain't noticed before. Okay, and if they did, it's like, and you were still in that people pleasing era. It's like, oh, okay, that's a pretty handsome or beautiful individual, but they're to themselves, they're shy, they're all right, whatever. But now, or in the future, as you continue on this growing this magnetic energy, they're gonna be like, not even talk about it. They're just gonna look at you like in awe. Wow. I want to know that person. Who is that? Type of situation. Like, your advice is to be your own best friend, to walk with your head held high, and to do your thing. Okay. All right. Cool, Aries. Like, I'm getting all like, yeah. All right, Aries. So we're going to go ahead and clarify these messages. I hope you're feeling the vibes, okay? The full moon is already in effect, okay? When I'm recording this is the 9th. Yes, we are in the shadow, or the pre whatever of the moon, of the full moon in Libra, all right? Things are righting themselves, and just, if you feel the energy, let it guide you. All right, listen to yourself. Listen to the signs, the synchronicities. Like, don't hold back anymore. Free yourself. All right. So, like I said, we're going to start to clarify these messages and see what else comes out for you guys. Ooh, for my Aries, please. More messages. Let's clarify this weekly reading from the 10th to the 16th for my Aries. All right, so Aries, you do have, well, actually, let me put the cards down first. Over here, jumping the rope. All right, so on the bottom of the deck, Aries, clarifying that Five of Swords in reverse, you do have the Justice card in reverse, okay? So with the Justice card, I'm trying not to let the light flash on it too much, but anyway, who's it? With the Justice card here, clarifying that freeing of anxiety, that healing of anxiety. If you look at it or think of it as subconsciously healing all the injustice that you've been putting yourself through thus far. All right, you're righting all the wrong, like I said, like justice, it's giving Libra, it's giving karmic reflections and alignment. That's what's happening, and you know that. So it's just like you riding the wave of energy. All right. For this challenge here, that Queen of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords as well as the Moon card in reverse. Okay, so there's a lot of, the challenge is that with a lot of things, we as humans, we just don't know what's going to happen if we choose something differently. So sometimes that's why we stay in the same cycle. But right now, it's just like you're not afraid anymore. All right, you're not afraid of the unknown anymore, which actually gives you more power, the most power. Okay, right now with this Ace of Swords here, you're where you had trouble focusing on like being your authentic self, saying what you mean instead of shriveling back, worrying about what somebody else is going to think or what the situation is going to turn out, again, worrying about the outcome that you don't know. Instead of that, like, you're breaking free of that. That has been the challenge, but it won't be the challenge for much longer. Okay. For what can help you with that, this Ace of Pentacles is here because of the Six of Wands as well as the Five of Swords now coming out in like upright now. Okay, so was that the Five of Swords before? Did I see that? Oh, it was on the bottom of the deck, the subconscious energy. So what can help you with that is actually you stepping up to the plate, you taking the opportunity to step up to the plate and win the war. Okay, this is winning, this is war, like mental, spiritual war. You are winning the war within yourself because you are deciding that you won. You are deciding that anxiety has no power over you. You don't, you're not with the shenanigans anymore. All right. So you have decided to take the tactical stance and get your troops in the right place. Play that mental game of chess that you got to play. And you're just moving stuff out your way that does not serve you. All right. You are ending the mental war that has resided within you. All right. And you are victorious. You are just knowing that you're victorious, knowing that you're already overcoming this challenge. I've never seen this before. Okay. Right. So cool. Past energy, Page of Swords here. You do have the Knight of Wands in reverse as well as the Hierophant. Okay, so with the Page of Swords, like I said, you started to do something in the past. You were like, getting very inspired. You might have been a little, especially with this Knight of Wands here in reverse, you might have been a little impulsive here and there. But at the end of the day, all you felt that you needed to do to like really accomplish that thing or have some follow through was at some point kind of what do you call it, like plan it out, like put it into a situation where it became like it was mapped out. You gave yourself a to-do list, something to focus on little by little, because sometimes when your brain is like just all over the place, you're like, oh, I got to do this, that, and the third. It becomes overwhelming. It becomes that like anxiety inducing energy. So you just put yourself in a place where you compartmentalize so you don't do impulsive things or you don't do things kind of out of order, and you made your own kind of structure, so that helped you actually not only start some things but actually finish them as well. Presently with that Three of Cups, that celebratory energy, okay, you have the Two of Swords in reverse as well as the Ten of Pentacles. I'm getting my spiritual chills because I love this for you. This is actually I feel the emotion in this for some of you, okay? You have made the decision to build a legacy, to build a business, you know, to be the breadwinner, to be the person that's going to, you know, provide for your family. Not necessarily that you have to, but you're empowering yourself. You know, you have decided that there is a specific future that you want, and you're taking it. Period. Like, that's it. There's no if, ands, but, or discussions about it. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to figure out, you know, past energy, you already figured out that you have a specific structure of how you get things done. You're going to follow that, not what other people tell you, because their journey is different, you know, and your brain works differently. But at the end of the day, you have decided that you're winning, all right, that you're going to have XYZ. Fire, okay? Fire signs. At the end of the day, that 8 of Cups is here because of the Page of Coins as well as the 8 of Wands, okay? So things are going to start moving more quickly as you kind of take on more endeavors. And I don't mean overload your plate. I mean that there are going to start to be more and more opportunities that come your way, especially with this Page of Pentacles right here. There are going to be different aspects that you align yourself with, different pockets of how money comes to you, how opportunity comes to you, how love even comes to you. And you're going to start these things. You're going to explore and see if you even like that avenue. You know, you're however the system works for you, you're going to be able to try things and walk away from them if they do not feed your new state of being or feed the future that you decided to have. You know, if it doesn't align, if it doesn't feel right, you're going to be like, okay, you're not going to be overly attached because, oh, you started that thing, so it has to be that. No. Okay. You're going to put yourself in a situation where the opportunities keep on coming, and you're not even going to take all of the opportunities. It's what feeds your soul, and things are going to start moving quickly. Okay, things are going to start ramping up. You're going to start growing. You might actually move, you know, to a place that is better suited for you. All right, so be open to all the possibilities, everything you want and better. Okay, you've already decided on something, but that doesn't mean that the universe can't sprinkle a little more goodness on it. Okay, so you do also have, for your advice, the Queen of Wands, your energy. You have the Four of Cups here in reverse, as well as the 6 of Pentacles here in reverse. Your advice, and I'm getting the chills again. Your advice is to be your best friend, be that confident individual. Like I said, get up and do your thing. It is no longer time to rest on your laurels. It wasn't really time for that in the first place, but you know, we go through our things. We move in our own time. But for real, there is an energetic opportunity right now for you to get up and stop ignoring yourself. Stop ignoring what you want to do, what you want to achieve. Feed your soul, okay? Do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else. Do it because you want to, because you think it's fun. You know, stop ignoring yourself. That is the advice, all right? Last but not least, Aries, I'm going to go ahead and pull some shadow work that you might benefit from. And that'll be on it. You know, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you got what you needed from it. If you would like to get a spiritual reading from me, definitely the information is in the description down below. Thank you for all your support, all your love over the years. I really, truly appreciate it. And thank you, you know. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the shadow work for you all, the 10th to the 16th for my Aries, please. Ooh, we got something falling out here. Okay, we have emotionally overreacting. You are overthinking, which is causing a flood of unnecessary emotions. Okay, that's that anxiety that we're already working on. Okay, all right, cool. So you also have victim mentality. The universe wants what's best for you, not the worst. Change your perspective. All right, you want what's best for you, not the worst. Everything works out in your favor all of the time. But if you don't see it, you're going to keep manifesting or keep embodying the victim mentality, like the oh woe is me, and it's going to make you feel miserable, and the opportunities are not going to come like they would otherwise. You feel me? Last but not least, on the bottom of the deck, more subconscious energy, you have superficial. You care too much about outward appearances. Start with your inner work, your value, your self-esteem, your personality. All right? This is that healthy detachment that came up before in the beginning of the reading, that fly free. Do it because you want to. It's not up to anybody else. All right? Love you guys. Toodles.